Hello everyone, welcome back to Mini Madness. This is round number 3 and we are looking at the highlights that happened in this round. We're at Lego Maggiore, which is a fictional circuit, and it has actually 4 layouts located in Italy. We are currently using the centre layout, which has a length of 1 mile, but in that mile there are 7 turns. Couple of key corners for you. Turn number 1, the left-hander, 90-degree left-hander. You're going to see a lot of moves being made there. It gets quite tight as well, so expect some door banging to happen there. We then continue on round the circuit to turn number 7, which is the hairpin, of course. After a really long acceleration period, expect a few dive bombs into that corner as well. Local time is going to be 11:30, and we're going to have 55 competitors spread across 5 splits that happened throughout the day. In terms of the race structure, if you're new to Mini Madness, we're going to have qualifying, which is 5 minutes in length, followed by a sprint race of 5 laps, and then a feature race with a reverse grid of 14 laps. As always, the video on demands are below, so if you did miss the live action and want to see the full race as it happened, do check those out. But without further ado, let's begin the Mini Madness highlights. As we accelerate to the first corner for the first time, 5 laps in this sprint race. Let's have a look as we head towards the first corner. Trevor Nick has had a good start. Crazy in P2. 54 under a little bit of pressure, I think, from behind. Oh no, actually increasing their position into the left-hander we go. Gets up into P2 there. Crazy was left on the outside. As we go a bit further back, any action further back, all side by side at the moment as we come through that corner. As we head towards the start-finish line, this is going to be a bit insane as we head towards the first corner once again. And into the braking zone. Hopefully no actual crashes, but lovely racing as we turn in 3 wide. A little bit of contact there, but they all survive again. Oh, Buglar's gone off the circuit, tries to bring it back on, keeps it tidy on the inside. But wow, what action we've got here. We're going to go back to that second place battle now. Crazy 54 very close indeed. They're actually catching Trevor Nick. Crazy potentially pushing the 54 towards Trevor Nick to try and get that victory, using a bit of tag team here as we continue on up towards the hairpin now, as it's Trevor Nick that's going to have to defend from Crazy. Crazy's overtaking the 54 during that lap. Crazy looking to get moves done here, goes for the move down the inside at the hairpin. Is he going to get it done? And Trevor Nick trying to go around the outside here, maintain a bit more speed, which is worthwhile. 54 trying to go on the inside now. Is that going to work? Crazy's got into P1. Trevor Nick losing out the slipstream here on the second to last lap. Going into the last lap, it's going to be Crazy from Trevor Nick at this moment, but 54 is catching. Crazy goes to the left-hand side. Baz is coming on the inside now as well. Baz trying to get 2 positions into 1 corner. Here we go. Last lap, sprint race, first group of drivers, and Baz on the inside. Trying to go up to P2, doesn't quite get it up. 54 keeps that position on the outside. Round the hairpin we go. It's Crazy from the 54, from Trevor Nick, from Baz. But I can't see because the camera's gone, but they're 3-4 wide there. But Crazy's going to come across the line. Crazy, Trevor Nick, 54, Baz, Bay, Super Dragon, Hasnain, and then it's all sorts of carnage as we go back from P8 all the way to P15 there with Tuv and Buglar. It's Buglar on pole position from Hammer, from Adamo, from Herm. Oh, thanks for joining the channel there, Dope Guardian. Thanks very much, my friend. Sorry, no alert on screen this time, but thank you for joining and welcome to Mini Madness as we come towards the first corner now. It's going to be Buglar from Hammer, from Adam, from Mikey Mickleton, Herm, Hasnain, Magic Tier, and TT Base as we come into the first corner there. So we head up towards the hairpin. Look, Buglar with a significant advantage already. Potentially trying to break away as fast as humanly possible as we come towards the hairpin for the first time. Lovely little camera there. See every single car. So we head towards the right-hander here. And Mad Andy goes well to the inside here. Goes for the late braking move. That's a little bit deep, I think. Oh, big contact there. Magic here is the one that loses out the most there. I'm not too happy with that dive bomb. That was a bit extreme there. So we'll have a look at that after in the, well, with the stewards, essentially. As Baz on the inside, we've got Super Dragon on the inside. TT Base is really on the inside here as they come towards this first corner. I'm not expecting a very clean first corner here. We'll see what happens. Anyone runs wide. Doesn't look like it. Fair play to every single driver there, just making it work. A little bit of contact here, there, and everywhere, but that's expected with that many cars to being that close. Herm's off in the grass, making it rallycross, bringing back the mini days from the Monte Carlo rally. A little bit of bumper drafting going on now. There's the working together. They may have realised here that they're in a little bit of trouble with the cars behind. So we're going to go a bit further back to CT Hammer now. Trevor Nick in there, Herm in there as well. As they head towards the first corner. And Crazy Danny inside of Super Dragon as well. I wonder if Crazy's going to get that job done in that Eco Boost Mini Coupe. Oh, big accident. Absolutely huge accident. And Super Dragon and CT Hammer, big accident. CT Hammer just waits up there. As you can see, Adam's looking on the inside there. That's not going to quite work. Gets on the grass a little bit here. They're going to go 3, 4, 5 wide here into the next turn. And into the braking zone they're going to go. And I'm assuming there's going to be a bit of contact there. Yes, huge bit of contact there. Late braking. Super Dragon into Herm there. Completely outbroke himself there. We saw that coming a mile off. Drawing that action. Haslane side by side now with Baz as they head towards the first corner. It's going to be 2 by 2 into the first corner. Crazy on the inside of Mikey. Haslane on the inside of Baz. Round we go. Mikey's going to have the inside now. And Baz is as well. Into the right-hander of the hairpin. Goes on the inside. Side-by-side action here. Brilliant stuff by these guys. This is what racing's all about here. Clean, fantastic racing. Round we go. And it looks like Mikey's going to keep that P2. No, he's not. It's Crazy round the outside. Crazy goes up into P2 again. From Mikey, from Baz, from Haslane as they continue on up the hill. But the gap now 7 seconds to the leader here. Okay, Bouglaw going to win there. Bouglaw on the front of your screen. Congratulations to Bouglaw. Faultless race there. Flashing his lights there. But we look at the P2 battle. It's going to be Crazy. From Mikey, Haslane is going to be in P4, Baz in P5. Further back, we've got Trevo, Nick, and Mad Andy. They're going to be side by side. No, they're not. Trevo Nick's going to get it. Looks to go to the other side here. And it looks like Trevo Nick from Mad Andy from Super Dragon, Herm, Adam, Hammer, 54, P12. Magic's here, P13. Oh, it's close. Din's had a better start. Din goes towards the inside already. Headed towards turn 1. Din is looking to make the move early on in this race. Din down the inside. They go side by side, but Dave keeps the position. Dave keeps that going around the outside there. Well played by Dave and Din. Awesome stuff there. Further back, we've got a Woob right in the middle of it here. Jackery Q up ahead. And Benop in P3. Oh, Rats is hung out to dry on the outside. I've not actually looked at Rats' livery in too much detail. I saw it earlier on. That's a WD-40 car. The first corner now. Baggio Bill from Jackery Q there. Side by side into the first corner. They're going to go. And what's going to happen here? And Baggio Bill, Jackery Q, side by side. Lovely clean racing here. Into the right-hander we go. We're a little bit deep. And then Clyde down the inside there of Rats. Doesn't quite get it to work there. Played it a little bit safe, I think, as they then go into the right-hander. And Jackery Q leading that little bit of a mini or mid-pack as we continue on. Let's go to Din, Dave, and Benop. 10th as they head towards the braking zone. Is Dave going to get into the lead before the braking zone? No, he's not. Yes, he is. But into the braking zone they go. Round the outside they try. Dave tried to go for the cutback. It's not quite worked. It looks like it's going to be Din's from Dave's. Dave's actually lost a lot of speed here. Could be under pressure from all sorts from Benop behind potentially. But it looks like it's going to be Din from Dave from Benop. They're your top 3. Further back we've got Wi-Fi passwords. Go up into P5 here. Oh, there's all sorts happening further back actually. They're 3 wide, 4 wide. Heading towards line of Woob from Jackery Q from Baggio Bill from everybody else. And then Cly up into P8 there. McFig roll into P9. Who came P10 and all that? Rats came P10 in the end. Lovely. As it's green, green, green. Off we go. And it looks like Rats has always a reasonable start. I think further back though, we have had some movement further back already. Woob has had a terrible start potentially. I'm not too sure here. Baggio Bill P4. I'm not sure who's had a bad start and who's had a good start there. Jackery Q's had an awful start. That's what's happened as we go into the first corner. And it's Rats from McFigurel. Wi-Fi password P3. Woob P4. Further back we've got 3. And NA Clyde's gone to Narnia there. Round the real outside as we then go on to the back straight here. Din taking the same approach as Crazy, I think. Being a little bit patient here. Nobody's breaking away at the moment, so you can be a bit patient. Oh, it all closes up there. Concertina effect taking a bit of an impact. As Dave now on the inside. Dave now following Din there. Dave doesn't want Din to break away here. It's a Dave and Din show earlier on. Is it going to be later on in this race? We'll have to wait and see. Continue towards the first corner. Baggio Bill trying to go around the outside there. Is that going to work? Oh, it is. It did. Lovely move by Baggio Bill. Now into the right-hander of the hairpin. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Jackery Q, but Dave goes, thanks very much, I'll have it from all of you. Look at this, Dave gets 3 positions here in 1 corner. My word, Dave goes, yeah, I need to make some moves. 4 positions now. Dave all the way through. What a move by Dave. I actually want to have a look at that move from Dave's perspective. So look at this, in P9 he goes, thanks very much. I'll have some from you. I'll have some from you as well. Oh, Benop, you've got off as well. Let me just come down your inside. Thanks very much. I'll have all of those. What a move by Dave. P9 to P5, 2 corners. Hello. And then Din is looking on the inside as well. So McFigurel's made a mistake at the hairpin. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, Din just keeps it on the circuit. Just so they won't have dirt on his tyres there. Luckily for Din as yeah, it's Ireland v Great Britain. It is. It's the two Irish versus it's Ireland versus Scotland actually, because McFigrell's got the Scottish flag on his car. As they continue roll round, we go. In fact, the Irish have got the flags the opposite way round on their cars as well. As we continue on towards the hairpin for one last time in this morning group of races, it's going to be Rats from McFigrell, and Din is still in there, and McFigrell goes defensive. Din is looking to try and get moves done as well. Down the inside potentially. Oh, there's a big contact. Big contact there between Din and McFigrell. I'm not sure McFigrell will be too happy with that, but it's going to be Rats from... Well, it's Din at the moment. I'm not sure if Din is giving up those places, so fair play. McFigrell is going to retake that position. That's good sportsmanlike conduct there by Din there. And Weeb gets P4, P5 for Dave, and then P6 for Bernard, P7 for NA Clyde, P8 for Wi-Fi Password, P9 for Jackery, and P10 for Baggio Bill. Yeah, but not quick enough to improve on position at least, as we follow Jobus now towards the line. What kind of lap time is this going to be? Oh, he proves... Oh my word! 1,000th of a second difference between P Racing 1 and Jobus. Oh my word, what on earth is going on there? That is as close as you could call it. It's green and off we go here. B Racing 1 looks like he's had a slow start there. It looks like Jomus has had a really good start here. Jomus looking to the outside already as we head towards turn number 1 now. Is Jomus going to get the move done as we jump to the TV camera at this moment in time? As Jomus comes around the outside. Jomus does it indeed. GTL's going down the inside of B Racing 1 as well. Is he going to get that done here? The two championship leaders trying to make their way through, but B Racing 1 is going to keep that position with the slipstream further back. Quinton, Gran, Monte and Hulse Knight all in that battle as well as they continue onto the back straight now. And it looks like GTL is going to have the slipstream of Jomus. He's going to be very tight heading up the hill here as they head towards start-finish line to start lap number 3. It's 3 wide at this moment in time, with the line is turned up ahead for the lead. But as they head towards the first corner here, Hulse Knight, Lewis, team into Papa and C4 Bomber, all very close. AB Saints is in there as well. As they head, oh, that looks like somebody outbroke themselves, surely. Are they going around the outside? No, they completely outbroke themselves, whoever that was. They went off to Narnia. It was C4 Bomber there in the green machine. As we head up to the hairpin, we're going to look for any moves from GT Alex at all. Looks a little bit to the inside, but maybe trying to scare Jomus. Is on the inside now with Jomus. Goes for the move down there into the hairpin. Up into P1. GT Alex goes. Going to run a little bit deep here. Going to bring B Racing 1 into play as well. It's going to be P1 for GT Alex at this moment in time. P2 for Jomus. P3 for B Racing 1. Oh, there'll be a contact there between those as they come back to try and get the slipstream. And Gran Beans is coming back into play as well. Quinton, Monte. They're all in there at the moment. As they head towards the line, they're going to be line astern with the slipstream. How is GT Alex going to get this? It looks like it's going to be the case as they head towards the line. It's going to be GT Alex from Jomus, from Gran Beans, from Quinton, and then it's all carnage. B Racing 1, P5, Monte, P6, ABC on the line, P7, team into P8. We've got Hulse Knight in P9, C4 Bomber at P10. I wonder if can we have a look at the move? No, we can't. It won't let us. I did try, but my word. Actually, we're going to go on board with GT Alex, I think, for this one. Let's see what happens going into turn 1. Oh, a slow start there for GT Alex. A very slow start. Somebody's had an absolute terrible start up ahead as well. They're going to be 2-3 wide up ahead straight off the bat. So C4 Bombers had an absolute terrible start as we go into turn number 1 here. We're just going to watch it from Alex's perspective. Let's see what happens here. They come into here. There's a slight bit of contact there. People turn in, not checking radars. Oh, GTL's going for the move on Jomus straight off the bat as they come into the right-hander. They're going to be on the outside though, and Jomus is looking towards the inside as somebody has gone off to Narnia. That looks like Hulse Knight again potentially. But let's jump to that TV camera now. Let's jump towards the lead battle. Lewis has made that position on Coed and Edmonds through that hairpin section, and they've got a bit of a gap already to Monte, 0.8 of a second. And oh, Coed Edmonds, what a lovely move that is. Does he keep it? Oh, he does. What a move by Coed and Edmonds down the inside of Monte. Monte obviously broke a little bit early and did it, but Monte could back at him on the second part of the hairpin. Is it going to work? Round the right-hander, there you go. And it's going to be Lewis C from Coed and Edmonds from Monte. AB Saints is up there now as well, the Australian, trying to get in the mix with the South African. And B Racing 1 stuck in P10 as well. Let's jump to that lead battle here. Lewis in he goes. P2 for Coed and Edmonds. Quinton up the inside of Monte. Lewis C has had a big off there at the hairpin though. Gone way too deep and has lost all the positions. Coed and Edmonds takes that position then. We'll try and have a look at what happened a bit later on there. But we concentrate on the lead battle at the moment, and Quinton is leading that battle. Round they go again. Oh, Quinton's off into the barrier. That's going to give Gran Beans a big run surely here as we head towards the line. That gap starts to come down. Gran Beans into P1 here. And where's Corey and Edmonds going to go? Thomas up into P4 as well. But Gran Beans into P1. I'm not sure what happened to Quinton. Just ran out of room on the exit. As in we go, and Corey and Edmonds trying to follow Gran Beans through, looking for that move. Quinton still on the inside here. And they go round the right hander there. A little bit of contact further back again, I feel. As we continue out of that corner now into the right hander. Quinton on the inside here. Going to get P2 surely here. Corey Edmonds trying to keep that position. Up into P7 on the tail of AB Saints. And looking to probably get some moves done to try and get further up the grid. Although Alex needs a miracle. Here we go. The battle for P1 is on. Jomas on the inside of Quinton here. Into turn number 1 they go. And Jomas gets that move done. And Quinton falls back into place into P2. Oh, Corey Edmonds has sent himself to Narnia there. Going to have to pull it back. So it's going to be a three-way fight at this moment in time. Jomas, Quinton, and I grind my own beans here. Corey Edmonds on the inside here. And it's going to keep that position. A little bit of oversteer there. B Racing 1 on the outside. All Corey Edmonds has to do is stop it on the apex now. And that's your position to keep. Quinton looking down the inside of B Racing 1 as well. B Racing 1 trying to go around the outside here. Oh my word, if he makes this work, this is an unbelievable move. Round the outside. Quinton on the inside though. 3 wide round that turn. Who's going to have the slipstream? I think he's going to be the winner in this one. And 3 wide. Look at this. Synchronized racing here between these guys. B Racing 1 is the one who comes out on top here. Goes up into P3. But we continue towards the line here. Jomas leads the way. Going to win by 4/10 of a second from Gran Beans. They go for the synchronized finish here. B Racing 1 in P3. Quinton P4. GTX P5. Quinn Evans P6. P7 for Bomber. P8 for Monty. P9 for Minter. 10 for Saints, 11 for Papa, 12 for Half Night 1, and P13 for Lewis C. What a fantastic race. That's a very fast race time as well by those individuals. Off we go. There is some skill required. Laurenti gets quite a slow start there. I think Murray Moles has had quite a good start. Bex has had the best start of them all, I think. Bex already making the move on Laurenti. Laurenti loses out straight off the bat, but Murray Moles in the lead at the moment. Is Bex going to make a move into turn number 1? Is going to try it. Oh, nearly outbreaks themselves there, but survives. So it's going to be Murray Moles into P1 and taking the lead of this race as they exit the hairpin here. Unbelievable stuff there. Laurenti going all the way down to P5 now on the grass and struggling a little bit here as they continue around the right hander. LZL Lewis up to P4 as well, and they continue on to the back straight. So Laurenti losing out. They head towards the hairpin again. Murray Moles goes defensive. Bex on the outside here. Bex trying to go around on the outside, trying to maintain that momentum a little bit to get a good run on the straight. Doesn't quite work. Actually loses 2 positions there to Lewis and Chewy as they go down the start finish straight here. LZL Lewis goes to the inside. Chewy stays with the slipstream. Zakave goes to the left hand side as well as they head towards the line again. We're going to start lap number 3. You're about to see whoever's in last to get the fastest lap by a country mile. Just wait and see. But in terms of the lead battle here, Murray is stuck in the middle. LZL Lewis goes down the inside here, comes in to the right hander though on the outside. So Murray Mole's going to keep that position unless Murray runs deep. Doesn't, but Chewy's on the inside of LZL Lewis. LZL Lewis about to lose a position, I think, as they go into the right hander once again as we head towards the hairpin for one last time in this sprint race. Oh, somebody else has just got to Narnia, and 2 other people have as well. Remember, there is an incident reporting system available to these drivers if they feel unsportsmanlike conduct is being done here. But we continue around the hairpin for one last time. LZL Lewis heads towards the line at this moment in time. It's going to be LZL Lewis from Murray Moles, Laurenti in P3, Chewy P4, Bex in P5, I think, from Naked Rookie. It's going to be close as they head towards the line between those drivers, and it's going to be Bex from Naked Rookie, Antimix, Zakave, Rapid GT, Vagabond, Liam, Marty B Rating, Smokescreen, and Zanny coming up in the rear. I'm not sure what happened to Zanny there. Now with Smokescreen, as we have 5 red lights, we get ready for the green. And we are racing here in this race. Lamborghini gets away as well. So Lamborghini actually gets a race here. And looks like Zanny's had a bit of a bad start. Let's jump to the TV screen because Smokescreen is overtaking Zanny. It's going to be the Ram team first and second at this moment as we head towards the first corner. There's an invisible car on the outside, it looks like. Oh, a little bit of lag there from Smokescreen as well as we come into the right hander here. And a lot of cars going very tight there, but Lamborghini leading the way at this moment in time. Is Zachary going to get it done? No, he's not. Misses out on the slipstream that Naked Rookie has from Rapid GT there. As we continue towards the first corner, let's have a look a bit further back as we're 2-3 wide here, coming into the first corner. And Chewy's leading that pack now. Some very tight racing going on here. Chewy trying to get rid of a penalty. A little bit of contact here, there and everywhere. But that's just because of the tight racing. As Yellow's on the outside at the moment. Chewy on the inside. Liam even more on the inside. Uses that sausage to full effect as we go around that corner. And Liam up into P9 at this moment in time. Oh, there's big contact there between Chewy and Lewis. Big contact. As we continue on, Lewis managed to survive that anyway. Lewis now on the inside of Liam as we head towards the hairpin once again. Lewis looking to try and get that move done. Can we have a better camera, please? Thank you very much, Mr. Camera Director. And LGR Lewis on the inside here. Looks like it's going to get done. And Lewis does indeed get it done. Up into P9. 101.4. That's unbelievable pace with the boost as well, obviously. As we continue on, it's going to be a smoke screen on the inside, trying to defend from Naked Wookie. Is Naked Wookie going to try and go around the outside? Gets it done. What a move by Naked Wookie. And a bit of contact there with Bex as well. Oh, a little bit of lag there. And Lamborghini 3.5 seconds ahead of Rapid GT. And you can see now they're 3 wide behind. It's Bex versus Naked Wookie versus LZR Lewis. Let's jump to that battle now. LZR Lewis on the inside here, so has the huge advantage of being on that inside. They all break, they all make it. Bex now on the inside for the hairpin. Oh, around the outside by LZR Lewis. What a move that is. What a move. They head towards the line. Lamborghini is looking like he's going to take the victory at this moment in time. But Naked Wookie looking like he wants to make a move as well. Down the inside of LZR Lewis. 3 wide into turn 1 once again for the last time. Naked Wookie tries to get it done. They run wide. LZR Lewis goes. Thank you very much. I'll have that off of all of you. And through LZR Lewis goes. It's going to be 3 wide in the hairpin. Atomic's round the outside now. Is Atomic's going to get a good run here? It looks like that's the case. Oh, a little bit of contact there. But Atomic's, I believe, might get a position. Oh, my word. How did they survive that? Round the go. Into the final hairpin we go for one last time in this first evening split race, and heading towards the line, it's going to be Lamborghini. It's going to be your race victor here. It's going to be side-by-side action further back, but Lamborghini is your winner there. Lovely and orthodox finish there. And Rapid GT in P2, Lewis in P3, Atomix in P4, P5 for Bex, P6 for Wookie, 7 for Sakave, 8 for Smokescreen, 9 for Liam, 10 for Martin, 11 for Mary Moles, 12 for Vagabond, 13 for Lorenzi, and 14 for Zanny Wabbit. There's been a big incident there on that lap at some point, 126. And Zanny is coming across the line there, 1 minute and a 1 minute 0.8 there. And it's green, and it looks like okay starts from everybody up near the front. The Coupes a little bit slow there. TLE getting the jump on the Coupes. The change to second gear caught the Coupes out. TLE well up into the lead there. Lars potentially looking for that P2 slot as well. So they come into the left-hander for the first time. Ryan coming on the inside as well. And they all make it round then into the right-hander we go. And looks like everybody has survived that initially. Looks towards the inside, doesn't quite get it done. Also defensive against Ryan there as well. It looks like Max Bailey went very tight on that first corner and looking to go down the inside of TSR. Ryan there gets it beautifully done there, Max Bailey. What a lovely move there. Set up through turn 1, got it done into turn 2. Max Bailey up to P4 then. We continue on now, onto the final lap we go. And TLE still leading the way by quite a substantial margin. And into turn 1 we go. Max Bailey down the inside of Big Mac. Reclaims that position. Kenny looking to get the move done as well. Going to have to go around the outside at this moment in time. And is that going to work? Is the next question. Got a good run on the exit as well. Looks like Kenny could be getting this. He does indeed. Round the outside. How about that, guys? What a move by Kenny. And Lars looking for the move down the inside. Is it going to work? Goes for that move down the inside. Stops it on the apex. Oh, the Coupes hits the rear of Lars. But that's a valid defense there. Stops it on the apex. And it looks like Lars is going to get a position in the end. What a move by Lars at the end there. So further back here. Line astern, and then they're all wide further back. Bernie's come back into play as well. But TLE wins the race from Lars, from the Coupes, from Ryan. Max Bailey is then in P5, Kenny P6, Big Mac P7, P8 for Gary Hornet, P9 for Grusa, P10 for Romeo's, 11 for Bernie, 12 for Jersey, and 13 for CNS Stag there. And we are racing here for the final time today. It's Mini Madness, and once again, first place has a terrible start here. I'm not sure what's going on with the first place drivers today, but Jersey already up into P1. Bernie looking for a way round Stag. So we head towards the first corner. It's actually backed out of it there straight off the bat, but Jersey into P1 here. Round we go. Romeo's up into P3 actually. Bernie down to P4 there. Agrusa P5 in that NASCAR livery. Somebody said it's Dale Earnhardt Senior's livery. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what they said in chat. So we'll see what happens. Kenny in P7 there. Into the braking zone we go. 2-3 wide. How do we survive this one? Oh, a little bit of contact there. Somebody broke a little bit late, and that's forced TLE really far off at this moment in time. TLE a lot to do now, but of course, bit boost on and slipstream on weak plenty of time to catch up. We saw GT Alex, it took GT Alex several laps, 6 laps or so to get out of that mid-pack madness. Oh, what's happened there? What's happened there? A little bit of an incident there, guys. You need to use your radar. So coming into the hairpin, the Coupes on the inside of Max Bailey. Gets that job done, nice and easy. Kenny on the inside, taking my advice of staying on the inside. Best place to be, least likely place to get knocked out. As we go towards the lead battle now, Romeo's cousin has joined back up with this lead battle. Jersey on the inside, Stag on the outside. Romeo's on the inside of Stag as well. Romeo's going for the move potentially on the leader and he pulls out of it there. A little bit of contact there with Romeo's and Stag, but that's nothing there really. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Stag and Jersey as well. As we leave that corner, it's still side-by-side action here. And Stag takes the lead for now then in. That's the NF machine. Stag from Jersey, from Romeo's. Bernie has lost out a little bit. TSL Ryan is joining this battle a little bit here as well. In fact, was Ryan going for the move there on Bernie? It was indeed. Ryan gets the move done on Bernie. Up into P4 there. Ryan making his way up into this battle for the lead now. 5-way battle for the lead. Looking very nice indeed. Romeo's trying to go on the inside of Jersey there. They head towards the start-finish line and Ryan up into P3 now. Making those moves stick here. Is he going to keep that position as they head towards turn 1? Romeo's on the inside, of course. And Ryan gets it done there. Lovely move by Ryan. Up into P3 now. We're seeing Ryan every lap make a position. That's all you got to do. A little bit of a tag down Jersey. It's not going to quite work out though with them. But let's go to this league battle here. Stag, Ryan, Romeo's cousin, Bernie, Jersey. They're all in the fight for this P1 position. Stag currently leading the way. They head towards the hairpin. And Ryan goes for the move down the inside again. A big dive. Is he going to make it work? He manages to stop it on the apex, but Ryan going to go, Stag going to go for the cut back here. Is it going to work side by side? Romeo's cousin in there as well. It's about, well, we are about to start lap number 11 here. There's going to be 4 laps to go. And who is going to take this victory? It's going to be 3 wide as we head towards turn 1. Look at this. They're all side by side. Look at that. Under 100 separating them at one point. Into turn 1 we go, and Romeo's cousin is going to be leading the way a little bit here. A little bit of a tag there with Ryan. Romeo's cousin going to be on the inside though, but Ryan gets it done. My word, what an epic defense there by Ryan. Ryan up into P1, Romeo's P2, Stag P3, Bernie P4, Jersey P5. It's still a 5-way battle here. It's the last lap. Let's see what happens. Bernie P3 here, trying to defend from Jersey. Stag in P2, Ryan in P1 at this moment. 2.5, maybe 3 seconds ahead of everybody else. In fact, 3.5 seconds as we come into that last corner. Oh, Bernie's pinned it. Bernie's pinned it on the last lap. This is unbelievable. That's going to put TLE up potentially as well. Kenny's in the mix here. TR Max Bailey up into P4 on a run for P3 here. Round we go for the last time here on Mini Madness. Big Max has gone off to Narnia there. I think that might be lag involving Romeo's cousin. We continue up the hill. TSR Ryan looking like he's going to win this. All he has to do is make the hairpin here as we continue towards the hairpin one last time. There's a line of cars here. Anyone going to make any drastic moves? We saw some drastic moves previously. Kenny looks towards the inside, further back. Looks to try and get the move done on Bernie. Stops it on the apex, gets it round. And gets it done. Kenny moves up a position on the last lap. That could be vital here. TSL Ryan coming across the line, drifting it all the way. It's going to be CNF Stag in P2, Jersey P3, Max Bailey in P4, TLE P5, Kenny P6, Gaddy Hornet P7. It's a dash towards the line there for everybody else. Agrusa gets it from the Coupes, from Romeo's cousin, from Lars, from Big Mac, from Bernie there. So that was round 3 of the Mini Madness Championship. Quite a hectic one. A few penalties issued as well. Very tight circuit, some very big braking zones. And as I say, penalties were applied. So these are the championship standings. As it is, at the end of round 3, you can see Jomas leading the way there from GT Alex. So that comeback by Jomas is happening. And then we have I'm Crazy in 3rd place. Very close with the points. Once again, you can see that as we go all the way down, including a tie there down in P15 between Stag and Ryan, including a tie further up actually. Lars, the Coupes and Lewis all shared on 114 points. As we go through the standings there, you can see how close it is. I mean, literally, you've got 11 points separating 8 drivers from Quo, Iden Edmonds, all the way down to VLX Chewy there. As we continue down these standings here, you can see we have Big Mac there and Hubie. So they're making up drivers 33 down to 16, 32, 48, 48, 33 to 48. Look at that, I'm doing quick maths there for you. As we continue on once again, Tuscany down to Jackery Q there. Couple of drivers did opt out of this round, and remember, it is the best of 4 rounds of 6 that count. It allows people to miss rounds if needs be, or drop rounds if they have a particularly bad round, like maybe GT Alex. Continue on to page number 5 now. You can see Herm up there, and Papa a bit further down there on that bottom right hand side. I do feel for Bernie in that last race. He really could have got some absolute stonking points there. The last lap mistake, critical in Mini Madness, absolutely critical as we go to the final page there. So that is going to be it for round 3 of Mini Madness Championship. Round 4, we are going to be looking at the Goodwood Motor Circuit. Obviously a classic for the Minis, ran in real life as well, that combination. But let's see what happens with the drivers here on Gran Turismo Sport. I'll say that is it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed this highlights video, and I'll see you again very soon for more Mini Madness action.